So, headed out this morning for a little adventure. It is 19 degrees Fahrenheit. See the frost on the Challenger's windshield? Pretty cold out. You have to ask yourself, what the heck are you doing this morning, Anthony? What are you doing? Oh, it's 21 degrees. At 5:20 in the morning and 21 degree weather. I am headed to Mound Bottom, which is down south of where I live, in Kingston Springs, Tennessee. It is a state park. It's actually a burial, well, maybe not a burial mound, but it's a mound structure from the Mississippian Indian tribe, one of them. And gosh, ever since I've moved to Cheatham County and saw it, I've always wanted to look at it. And I got some time to burn from work, so I went online and got lucky, just as a fluke. Checked the state website, and they are doing a guided tour, reservation only, of up to 15 people. Getting close, according to the GPS. You folks probably can't hear the GPS anymore because of the placement of the mic now. Alley-oop. Oh, you kidding me? I'm maybe the only one. Well, at least it's lined.
You Anthony?
Yeah. Hey, Ranger.
Jacob.
Jacob. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Since it's just you and me.
Oh, awesome.
If you're ready, we'll go ahead and dart and try to get as much of the sunrise as we can.
Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. I'll follow you. Yeah. It's one of the few roads in the county that I don't think I ever have been on. This must be the gate. Okay, there's the asphalt. This is a great opportunity. Let me put the water up.
Unfortunately, I don't get too many people that sign up for like early sunrise hikes. You know, there are mounds all over, especially central Tennessee, middle Tennessee. There's another site similar to this one that's on private property that's just around the corner. It's called Pack Site.
Really?
Unfortunately, there's trees all over the main mound, so you can't really tell.
Yeah.
But scattered all throughout Middle Tennessee, there's sites, you know, not as big as this one, but mounds nonetheless.
Yeah.
Oh, turkeys.
Yeah. 3 or 4 of them.
We've got one still roosting right
now. There goes some more.
You see him still up in the tree.
Yeah.
So funny, people don't think turkeys fly.
They do.
This is considered prehistoric Native American site, even though, you know, technically when they did a carbon dating back in the 1970s, it's going to be around 900 AD, give or take 70 years.
Yeah.
Even though at that point most of the world was keeping a historical archive,
yeah,
Native Americans were not. So it puts it in that classification of a prehistoric site.
Yeah.
Which also makes it really difficult to really say for sure on certain most of the aspects of it, right? You know, you can't say for sure what tribe would have been here, or how they did things, or you know, what the political structure was. But they kind of based that off of what they find here and what they find at other similar sites within the area, and just kind of try to connect the dots the best they can. So this is the main plaza site of Mound Bottom. That is the main mound that we're walking up on. Based off of excavation, there hasn't been that many excavations out here, unfortunately. But based off of previous ones, home sites were found even this far out, all around.
Yeah, I was gonna get my good camera out.
You see this raised site kind of in the center? As we start walking around, you won't notice it as well. But what that was the grand staircase going up to the top. Right, so it would have been partially earth, but also mostly timber staircase. But
I'm gonna grab some photos while we're up here.
oh, please do. Kind of gave you the idea of they were building this basket full of dirt at a time, and there's like kind of the woven imprint of the basket on each print of dirt. After they did tests, you could really see it.
That's pretty wild.
They came up with the idea that this was built basketful by basketful, but also they also noticed layers. Once when you got so far, there would have been a packed clay-like layer that also kind of would have been burnt, so they would have fired it and would have solidified it. But also evidence that every so often there probably would have been a home site. So the chief, or you say chief, but we're not exactly sure what the political structure was. Could have been also a high priest or something of that nature. They would have lived on it. Once when they died or were succeeded, they would have burnt down that home site, built on top.
Get my handy 360 camera here.
And they also believe these sites, they would have been flat on top like this. Could have been home sites for family members of the chiefdom or people of high social stature. Yeah.
I see what you mean by some of the mounds, like that really small curve. Just a little small.
Yeah, so what's cool, have you ever seen ice flowers or ice ribbons?
No.
So we'll get close to these here. So what happens in these dead, stalky wildflowers, the water's in the roots. When it gets cold, it draws up, comes up to the base of the root, and it gets so cold that it busts out of the side.
Oh,
wow. And usually it's real thin, so it shoots out like ribbons.
Wow.
From top, it looks like the flower, but from the side, they look like ribbons.
Yeah.
This is absolutely gorgeous. Straight up Butterworth. Left on.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's still 19 degrees. So, let's get saddled up, plugged up, head back to the house, charge up. So we learned a lot this morning from Ranger Hardin. It is pretty steep terrain. It has pretty steep terrain in a lot of places. It does have the Harpeth River to the south, and got the Cumberland River that goes right through the middle. So this place I'm going to look at, it might have been, or might be, Indian mounds, or might have been a location they would have built them. As you can see how close and steep these hills are through here. I think I spooked that one car when I turned around. Here we are. Go up a little bit. I think that's about as clear as it's going to get. So, think about down at the Harpeth, how the area was kind of defendable because of the hills. And I don't know if you can see it, there's one slightly to the left, I'll highlight it on the screen, and one slightly to the right. They're both symmetrical, that are in front of that hill that goes up behind it. And the farmer never plants any crops on top of those two. So let's get out the good camera and get a still shot. You know, if you were a farmer, why would you leave two perfectly symmetrical spots like that? Almost the exact same size. Put a satellite view up on the up on the screen from Google Maps or something. Yeah, headlight out. Citizens arrest, citizens arrest. So, make sure you like, subscribe, share. Support your local state parks, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.